You looked up to them? Anybody else in your family or law officers? I look up to you. I look up to you.
The ILACP joined the NAACP to host a second World Cafe event with high school students in Kankakee, Illinois.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get scared of police just because of everything I see on TV and stuff. So I don't think that my life is valued by it.
Similar to the event in Homewood Flossmoor, the very first World Cafe with high school students and law enforcement officials, participants were able to reduce stigmas by developing new relationships.
I know from watching the news in some events, officers just arrest any person who defends themselves without listening to their side of the story.
If you get pulled over and something happens, you shouldn't have to put your hands up to clarify if you're doing something or not. If you gotta get your ID or whatever, that's basically just a trust issue between the cop and the person you get pulled over.
I feel like most people see it as officers just killing people, but they don't see it that they're risking their own lives every day as well, which is why they do what they do. And it's really all about protecting the safety of a whole community, not just one person.
Every officer here can go through war stories, but I'll tell you one particular traffic stop that I remember for the rest of my life. I was with another officer. We pulled over a van. I got on the passenger side of that van, and the other officer was on the driver's side. The subject kept trying to reach down to his pants, and I kept saying, "Hey, let me see your hands. Put your hands on the steering wheel. Let me see your hands." All right. So we ended up pulling the subject out of the car, and the fight was on. He broke my partner's nose, and we started tackling him and fighting with him, and he still kept trying to get to that shoot. The subject tried to grab my weapon, was trying to pull my weapon out of my holster, and we got to tussling. Long story short, the gentleman had a .22 Derringer in his shoe that he was trying to get it.
And as students continued to ask questions and law enforcement personnel continued to share their stories to break down those stigmas, they also talked about the shared principles which were introduced to many for the very first time.
The 10 principles, I never even knew you guys had that as a police agency.
As an observer of the World Cafe, my goal is to identify the common themes of each event from the various locations. In Kankakee, the participants mentioned shared principle number 1 as the one to hold the most value.
The one where it says life matters and we value your life.
Every life is valuable and they should be treated as such.
We value everyone. That one stuck to me.
Each principle was designed to build new relationships between the community and the police.
The major thing is that we need to respect one another and know that we're there to help them, and also that we're part of the community, so we accept that we need all their help also.
By establishing these relationships, it not only breaks down barriers, but creates healthier communities around the state.
It's good to just show that we're all one. We're all together to show that police, civilian, anyone, we're all one.
For our community, it's a really good event, really good. I feel like it's something that we needed, and I've gotten a lot of, I think you guys have gotten good input, and I feel like we've also learned a lot about our police department.
And as ILACP Executive Director Wojcicki says, we're making a huge difference by having one conversation at a time. The ILACP and NAACP will continue their efforts to bridge the divide between the youth and law enforcement community.